Alright guys, welcome to another beer review. Very unflattering angle, but I can't be bothered getting something else to rest the phone on. Absolutely gorgeous day today. Bank holiday weekend, extended weekend for me because it fell on my rotated weekend off. But I've got fuck all plans. So I'm bored out of my fucking skin. So I thought I'd shoot a beer review in the garden, and we're going over to Rivington and we're having a look at the 2026 version of Double Fog, which of course is a double IPA version of Never Known Fog Like It. So to celebrate the 9th birthday of our flagship beer, Never Known Fog Like It, we've brought back Double Fog for 2026. Our hoppiest beer to date, this double IPA is hopped with Chinook, Simcoe, Mosaic, Citra, Citra Dyna Boost, Mosaic Cryo, Simcoe Cryo, Simcoe Hyper Boost, and Mosaic Hyper Boost. 8% ABV. Never Known Fog Like It, classic, and a beer that stands out to me. Having it when it was back in bottles. And hazy IPAs have come a hell of a long way since then, especially in regards to aesthetics, where back then it was just like murky, orangey, browny, dirty water looking, and it was glorious. I do miss those days of the really early sort of like stages of the murky, filthy looking, hazy IPAs. And yeah, Never Known Fog Like It is still a fantastic beer. Rivington, an amazing brewery, even more beautiful of a place to visit. Definitely worth the trip. Not too far or expensive for me to get there. It's just a bit of a walk once you get off at the train station. Can't remember where the train station is or what the name is, but yeah, beautiful part of the country, and yeah, great beers as well. So a beer in the glass then, and you know what, it still has the sort of like dirty murkiness as opposed to being overly vibrant, nuclear looking hazy IPA. It's looking very good though, isn't it? Head dissipated really quickly, looking really nice and pretty in this glass. Let's see what we get on the nose. Oh yeah, it's juicy. There's a real dankness to it as well. It's picking up, of course. But yeah, mango. You get a plethora of citrus fruits. A little bit of bell pepper, almost. There's like a real sort of like sweet greeny sort of character, and that's the phrase I'm going to stick with. Betty's absolutely loving it in the garden today. Thankfully we've got lots of grass in the garden, so it's not too hot underfoot. Only thing we're missing is a barbecue, so I need to buy a new barbecue, but I don't know which barbecue to go for. But I feel like just to invest a little bit more in a barbecue, not necessarily go for top of the line because I don't barbecue that much, but just something that we don't have to throw away in 2 years' time. So any suggestions of good, solid, affordable barbecues, then hit me up in the comments. But yeah, they smell absolutely lovely. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, everyone. Ooh, yeah. That's packing a punch. Oh yeah. You're getting that slight hot burn green sensation. But I don't think it is, because I think it's been out for a little while now as of recording this. Oh yeah. You don't get this flavour profile from IPAs, double IPAs, that often. It's not like really sweet and vibrant and, you know, the usual. There's a real sort of like a sweet yet earthy feel to it. I think there is a bit of hot burn in there, but I like it. It works really well with the beer. Almost has like a flavour profile of a really heavily hopped triple IPA, but still maintaining that body, but with obviously the ABV of a double IPA. So there's nowhere for the beer to hide in that regard, because, you know, we talk about all the time, don't we? A lot of the hazy IPAs and pale ales, they're so like sweet and fruity that it masks almost like the big beefed up, you know, hop profile and malt bill and ABV. I didn't mean to say malt bill then. There's like a slight herbalness to it, which I like. A little bit grassy, would you say? Almost like a rocket leaf sort of element. And I think this would go really well with like an Endea and hot honey Neapolitan pizza. Bitter on the back end. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure. But hang on. I mean, it was canned on the 15th of April. We're on the 23rd of May now. So it's actually still relatively fresh. So maybe that's why I'm still getting that sort of like green hot burn sort of sensation without it being unpleasant or tasting like a dissolved, you know, vitamin D tablet. There's a little bit of sweetness there, but not too much. The perfect amount of sweetness for me. It's definitely got a savoury edge. It does have like a dank character to it. And you are definitely getting the Simcoe coming through on this one. That like sweaty, slightly savoury, nutty cheese flavour. Like a nice aged Gouda or something like that. Such a wanky thing to say, but it's what comes into your head. Yeah, it's absolutely bang on, that. Absolutely bang on. I'm not too sure if the recipe changes year from year when they do bring out double fog, or if it's just always the same with maybe some like different utilizations of hop technology and stuff like that. I think I've had it like a couple of times previously. Never known fog like it. I've had quite a few times. Picked up from Trend the Madness. I can't remember if they had never known fog like it as well. If they did, I'd like to think I would have picked it up. But yeah, Rivington are just chef's kiss for me. I'm not too far from Wigan, and you do find a lot of their stuff does find its way I'd say a lot of stuff in the, the notable craft places. You will always find Rivington beers. There also, a couple of their beers are available in booths. I do need to do a booths run at some point. Yeah, so I get good access to Keg and Cask, Rivington, and if I wanted to, a couple of hours, I'd be at the brewery in a picturesque location. It's a nice walk, and I'm sure you can get an Uber to take you directly there or whatever. But when you take that walk and you get to that place, the beer feels like an added reward, almost. And then, when you're going back to the train station, you're walking it off. So, I don't have to join a brewery cycling or walking club, because I've noticed I do a hell of a lot of walking when it comes to beer. So it balances itself off, and I'd probably be a hell of a lot bigger than I already am if I didn't walk so much. But you can't outrun a bad diet. And if you're listening to my health advice, then that's on you, unfortunately. But I'm past caring now. I came to a sort of a realisation recently. There's, not to get too deep, but the world around me, right, is a fucking awful place. There's awful things happening to people. There are literally hundreds of thousands of people losing their lives at the hands of armies, militant forces, even their own police, right? So, excuse me if I like to drink a little bit too much. Excuse me if I enjoy eating food. And excuse me if I find satisfaction in smoking a cigarette. Don't worry about me. I need these distractions. And when they're as tasty as this, joke aside, but do you know what I mean? It's like, live a bit of a hedonistic lifestyle. It's worth it. And it's also worth your time picking this beer up. So yeah, that was Rivington Double Fog 2026. Links in the description. And rude. Bye.